What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Cleaning Green Lawn Service in soaking wet South Georgia. Hey, hope y'all having a great day today, man. It's a great day to be alive, isn't it? You know, yeah, it's wet. No, we're probably not gonna get all our properties done. Yes, they're gonna be some customers mad. But hey, man, it's still a great day to be alive. It's just grass. Oh man. Oh, I see a ray of sunshine on the horizon down there. We just can't get dried out, you know. But trying to do the best we can. I'm going out today. The guys they're ahead of me. They've already left, but I got to go to 2 doctors' offices that they're going to and trim up the hedges, and then they'll go out and start mowing. I'm gonna try to work in a 5-acre that we do like maybe twice a year for a lady. She was kind of a friend, co-worker of my wife's, and we take care of her mother's property, but we only do it like once a month. Nobody lives there. It doesn't grow fast. It's not really that big a deal. Really just do it to help them out. And of course we make money. And then about once or twice a year she wants me to come do her 5 acres that she lives on and, you know, trim the pond, just do some detailed stuff that they don't do on every cut. And so, you know, try to do that. So I'm gonna go try and do that today while the guys are out cutting. I don't want to add any more to them. So I gotta go look at a pretty big cleanup job too, for a lady. Trying to get a house, I guess get it ready to sell. I don't know, it's on the lake. We looked at it before, but the price was too high back then. Probably be too high now. What do you do? So anyway, we didn't work yesterday. Didn't have anything on the schedule. But it was a fairly nice day yesterday. I don't know how today's gonna be. But anyway, we'll just see how it goes. Next week's another big week. Every other week's a big week for us. And also, I'm thinking next week, I haven't talked to him officially, but I think next week will probably be Z-Man's last week. So, things are winding down for the summer. I know school starts back on like the 5th. Now, you know, so he might have another day or 2 or something in there he could work. But no, next week will be it. He may not even want to work all next week. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But so it'll be down to me and 003, and I imagine Elroy will be helping out some. I think we're gonna try to let him help out some on big days, or the days with the bigger properties. In fact, we may restructure the schedule and kind of have, you know, as much as we can and keep the routes without getting too much out of route. We may try to do the big properties all in a you know, on 2 days or something. Like I said, as much as we can. So Elro can help us with those. And in fact, if we went out, all 3 of us, and cut 2 days, if we were able to do that, 003 could handle the rest of the schedule by itself. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Man, I got the camera all over the place. Anyway, let me get up here and get to work. All right, I finished trimming at the 2 doctors' offices. It's like 8:30 now, so it's been a couple of hours. Anyway, well, not about an hour and a half. Anyway, here I am at the big 5-acre. Got that whole pond to trim. We do this, like I said, about once or twice a year. And then this whole property to cut, which is, if you look, you can understand. I think the homeowner says they cut it 4 times a year with a rider. There's a drain fill up there, it gets thick. I got to get inside the pool area. I always edge that up good for them, trim everything out good in there. And then also there's some hedges or something on the front of the house she wants trimmed. I don't even think I did those last year. Good news is there's a big pile of sticks out there. The last 2 days they've been picking up limbs, and so they usually, now we have come in, picked up all the limbs and done it. Of course we have to charge for that, but I'm gonna go ahead and start mowing because I got the residential trimmer on here. I forgot to throw one of the commercials on the trailer. In fact, I think I got a place where I can mount one there. I don't know why I don't have one on there, but anyway, the guys are cutting right around the corner on their regular schedule, and I told them when they come out this way just to swap out one of those commercial trimmers with that residential. So because you don't want to trim this with the residential. Oh, I just seen a fish take off, boy. See if I had Elro, look at that. Had Elro over here and I couldn't get no work out of him. So we'll probably find us a snake out here today. That seems to be par for the course on this one. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start mowing until they get here with a trimmer. Then I'll probably break off trim and then finish mowing. Then we'll go up there and see what they need as far as hedge work. I've trimmed the hedges here before. I don't think it's a lot. Wasn't last time anyway, so you know, I'll be here a while today. This is really my only property to do, so just get on it and get with it. I'll check back with y'all. All right, we had about 3 hours and 15 minutes. Pond is trimmed out all the way around, and everything's mowed. Most everything's trimmed. I noticed a couple of trees up front. I trim around all these trees. There's a bunch of them. And just the pattern I walked, I don't do this all the time. I probably got 7 or 8 in the middle up there I didn't get, so there's the V-Ride sitting way over there. Man, I ain't having nothing but problems with all the rain. I can't get the old, they went and got the old Super Z today. The PTO was fixed, and then it shredded the hydro belt at the first property. So we back down to 3 lawnmowers. I got the V-Ride, they got the X1 and the Super S. New Super Z, old Super Z, both still in the shop. New one's waiting on bearings for the front tire, I guess. And I think I got a belt at home, but I was like, man, I don't feel like messing with that. Now, they probably don't have one in stock. If they don't, I'm gonna call them when I get done. If they don't, I'll get the part number, go home, find the one I got. Back in COVID, I bought an extra belt, every belt for every mower I owned. And I did that because back in COVID, you may or may not get something. So I didn't need them, I ordered them. It took them, I don't know, probably a month or so before they came in, and I just put them in my shop. Now I've used a couple of the deck belts, but I hadn't used hydro, so I know I got one. It's a matter of finding it though. Anyway, I'm gonna pull up here and get my blower and edger close. I still gotta edge everything. So I'm gonna edge everything, blow everything off. I'll be about 3 hours and 45 minutes in then, which is about right. It's normally about a 4-hour deal. And then I got to go up front and trim some hedges. So, but I need to make a call real quick. Lady called me wanting a property done, and I haven't responded to her. She called yesterday. I need to at least call her back, even though I'm sure it's not something I'm gonna do, but I need to at least call her, so let me do that. All right, I just got off the phone with the dealer. The reason I drove around the yard in silence, they were on hold. Well, I went on hold. They were there on the phone. They were looking up a part number. So they do have the belt in stock. I wanted to check on that, because if they didn't, I was gonna quit cutting. I got one more I wanna do. I was gonna quit cutting and go home, because I know I got one at home. I just need to know what the number was and bring it back up there or bring my whole stack of them up there and let them go through them, whatever. That way they can go ahead and get it put on though. They've already got the old one off, and she said, yep, we got it in stock. I'm about to hand it to them now. So, shoot, they might have it. I'm gonna go out here and cut this property, and by the time I get done here, they may already have the thing back on. If they do, that'd be great, because I just got the Scag on here now. I'll go by and pick it up. And all we should have to cut tomorrow is to college. And I imagine the guys are probably almost done today. I gotta stop down here and get me a Gatorade, man. I did a no-no. I ain't got my cooler with me. Now what I normally do is throw me 3 frozen bottles of water in the truck. And well, I didn't have any froze, so I didn't throw any in here. And I thought I'll stop by the store. Yeah, I never take time to do that stuff. That ain't smart though. So anyway, I'm gonna stop up here and chug me down a Gatorade probably, and then I'm gonna go out here and cut this last one. she's done. Whole thing. This is probably about 1.5 acres. It took me a little longer today. We can really cut it when we want to. The problem is, a lot of times, I wait. Like last time, she called me about it. She said, hey, can we get Mom's yard cut? And this is the mother to the ladies, the big 5 acre I just did. I said, yes, ma'am, I figured it was time. Well, it was time. It had been 6 weeks. And it's probably been 4 or 5 this time. We're supposed to cut it about once a month, but when it rains, we can cut it more. So it did take me, I probably spent almost 2 hours on it. But I was on the phone for 25 minutes. I mean, always something. So in fact, I got to respond to some text messages now. So let me get that done. We get on the road. All right, got this AC kicking now, man. Feeling good up in here. So I'm at 8.5 hours now. It would be 8:45. Be 8 3/4 by the time I got to the house, but I'm not going straight home. I'm gonna go by the dealer and see if they got the other Super Z fixed. And I need to go look at a property too at some point. I may just wait and do that tomorrow, I don't know. But anyway, I'm on a, I think I did myself about 590. So, you know, you do about $600 and be done at 3 o'clock every day. That wouldn't be bad, right? You know, 5 days a week, that's pretty good money. So 4 days a week is a solid, man, I gotta make sure I'm doing my math. It's a solid 2,500. You know, you got a little give and take. No, what is it? What am I? 4 times 6 is 24. 2,400. So, man, I can't even do math. But you know, wouldn't be too bad. Do 5 days. You know, you could be at 3 grand. So. You need that money though, because you can't cut all year long. Hope they got my mower done, man. They ain't called me, so it might not be done. I got the impression they were fixing to put it on, but they may have already took it off the rack and started on something else. Who knows? So, only thing we got tomorrow is to college. That's it. Everything's done. Of course, this was our easy week. Would have been really easy had it not been for the rain. But, you know, that's just the way it works. Next week's busy. I'm gonna probably help them cut a little bit, but I'm gonna try to get all these other little projects done that I need to get done, because next week is Z-Man's last full week. I think he'll work a day or two the next week, but you know, so I'm gonna have to go back to work, man. My plan is to work with, I think my plan is going to be to work a couple of days with 003. And I'm going to see if I can set the schedule up to where, you know, I can work maybe 2 days with him, and then the other, yeah, he'll work 4 days. And but he'll work closer to 40 hours a week. And so he'll cut the other 2 days by himself, or Elro may help some or something, I don't know. But I'm gonna plan it out with just he and I, and then if, you know, we have some extra help here and there, that'll be fine. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, I got the old Super Z back, and that's what happens. You got a good dealer, get things done. So I stopped by there, they didn't have it done, and I said, it's all good, man. He said, I said, I just stopped by because I had an empty slot on my trailer. If it was ready, I was going to go ahead and get it. So they went out there and got it and pushed it in the shop, put it on the lift, swapped the belt out. I actually put a new spring on it too. There was a problem with the spring on it. And I'm loaded up, gone now. So there we go. Looks like rain's coming. So we're going to come down in the morning, knock the college out. That'll be it. I got to get home, do a few little, need to swap blades on the V-Ride. A couple of things like that I need to try to take care of this afternoon, get set up for tomorrow. Stop and fill them up with gas here real quick. So that's what we got going. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video here because I know it's already long. Hope y'all enjoyed the real-time mowing that I threw in there. I know some of you just skipped past it. That's good. I don't blame you. I will say this, and I'll do another video on it, but that I don't know if it's the machine, and I like that Scag now. I'm taking a liking to it. I'm gonna do a video about that too. But I can tell you this, that 29 horsepower EFI Kohler on that 61-inch deck is underpowered. That 29.5 horse or whatever it is Kawasaki EFI I got on the Super S, it cuts circles around that in thick grass. But it does cut good, but you know, anyway. All right, hey, appreciate y'all watching. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from him. Hope you have a great day.